Listen up. You're standing in a world drowning in weakness. It's all around you. Soft minds, frail bodies, broken wills, whining voices begging for comfort. The swamp of mediocrity pulls at your boots, trying to drag you down with it. But you're not here to sink. You're here to soar. I'm Andrew Tate, the top G, and I'm not handing you a pep talk. I'm handing you a torch to burn through the fog, a blade to cut through the chains, a map to rise above the weak and claim the life you were born to live. This is no ordinary speech. This is a reckoning, a call to shatter the ordinary, defy the small, and build a legacy that roars through time. Strap in, because we're climbing mountains, and weakness doesn't survive the ascent. Weakness is a plague. It's not just laziness or fear. It's a mindset, a poison that seeps into your bones if you let it. It's the guy who hits snooze instead of seizing the day. It's the dreamer who plans but never acts. It's the soul who bends to every opinion, every doubt, every excuse. Weakness is the default state of the world. Comfort craving, risk dodging, truth fearing. Most people swim in it, happy to float in the muck because standing tall takes guts. You're different. You're here because you feel the pull of something bigger, something fiercer. You're here to rise above, to forge strength from chaos, to turn hunger into power. Let's be clear, rising above the weak isn't about looking down on others. It's about looking up to yourself. It's about seeing the man you could be, the warrior, the builder, the king, and refusing to settle for less. The weak will try to pull you back. They'll call you arrogant, crazy, obsessed. Let them. Their words are just ripples in the swamp, meaningless against the storm you're becoming. You don't rise to spite them. You rise to honor you. Your potential is a fire, and weakness is the wind that tries to snuff it out. Fan the flames and burn brighter than they can imagine. I've walked this path. Don't think I was born a titan, carved from marble with a crown on my head. I started in the dirt, broke, doubted, dismissed. I faced nights so dark they swallowed hope, fights so brutal they cracked bone, failures so heavy they crushed dreams. But I didn't stay down. I didn't join the weak, crying for rescue or blaming the world. I rose. I trained through pain, built through loss, fought through fear. Why? Because I saw the man I could be, and I'd rather die than let him fade. That's the power I'm offering you. The power to rise, to forge, to conquer. Take it, or the swamp wins. Weakness thrives on excuses. It's the language of the defeated. I'm too busy. I'm not ready. It's too hard. Every excuse is a brick in the wall between you and greatness. The weak love their walls. They build them high, paint them pretty, call them fate. You're a wrecking ball. You don't negotiate with excuses. You smash them. You don't have time? Learn it. It's too hard? Good. Hard is where strength is born. Rising above the weak means burning every excuse to ash and building wins from the embers. Action is your anthem. Weakness festers in stillness. Overthinking, hesitating, waiting for permission. Action is the pulse of power. It's the spark that lights the dark, the step that breaks the chain. You don't need a perfect plan, just a first move. Then another, then a relentless flood. I built my life on action. Small wins stacking into empires, single punches growing into knockouts. Every choice to move is a rebellion against weakness. Every task you tackle is a stone in your citadel. Act now, act always, and the weak will watch in awe. Discipline is your backbone. Weakness loves chaos, scattered minds, sloppy habits, fleeting whims. Discipline is the steel that holds you firm. It's waking when the world sleeps, grinding when others quit, choosing the mission over the moment. Discipline isn't joy, it's duty. It's the vow you keep when your body begs for rest, when your mind screams for ease. You think I love every dawn patrol, every brutal set, every endless night of work? No, I love what they make. Unbreakable, undeniable, unstoppable. Discipline isn't a gift, it's a grind. Master it and you rise above. Your mind is your stronghold. Weakness creeps in through cracks, doubt, distraction, despair. You've got to fortify it. Turn your mind into a fortress, impenetrable, focused, fierce. Feed it wisdom, books that wound and heal, ideas that spark and soar, truths that stand like stone. Starve it of rot, gossip that poisons, noise that blinds, lies that bind. A disciplined mind doesn't bend to weakness, it breaks it. It sees through the fog, cuts through the noise, builds through the storm. Train your thoughts like a blade and carve your path to power. Time is your forge. Weakness wastes it, spills it on trivia, scatters it on doubts, buries it in regrets. You got to wield it like a hammer, shaping every second into strength. Time isn't kind, it's cruel, fleeting, final. The weak think they've got forever, drifting through days like ghosts. You know better. Every tick is a chance, every talk a challenge. Discipline makes time your ally, cutting distractions, sharpening focus, stacking wins. You who don't wait for moments, you make them. Seize the clock and rise above the ticking grave. Your body is your temple. Weakness loves a crumbling shrine, tired, soft, neglected. You think you can rise with a body that falters? You think power lives in a frame that fades? Wake up. Your body is the vessel of your will, the banner of your fight. Train it like a storm. Lift until the earth groans. Run until the wind kneels. Sweat until the stars notice. Feed it like a fortress. Clean, strong, alive. Rest it like a weapon. Charged, ready, lethal. A disciplined body isn't just strength. It's proof. Proof you're above the weak, above the ordinary, above the end. Money is your lever, not your lord. Weakness weeps about wealth. I can't, I won't, it's unfair. Excuses, all of it. Money isn't luck, it's logic. It's value delivered, problem solved, work done. I've been broke, scraping for crumbs, counting coins for hope. I didn't cry, I created. I hustled, built, won. Discipline turned hunger into harvest, want into wealth. Stop fearing money. Start forging it. Outwork the lazy, outthink the timid, outlast the weak. Money flows to those who rise, but it bows to those who stay true. Chase power, and wealth will march in step. Your environment is your battlefield. Weakness breeds in swamps, toxic voices, cluttered spaces, broken rhythms. You can't rise if you're sinking in filth. Be merciless. Cut the anchors, friends who dim your fire, habits who dull your edge, chaos who clouds your aim. Build a world that lifts, people who challenge, spaces who inspire, systems who amplify. If you can't find that world, forge it. Discipline is the flame that clears the brush, the steel that builds the tower. Shape your arena, and weakness has no place to hide. Failure is your crucible. Weakness calls it death, points at it, screams surrender. Wrong. Failure is life. It's the heat that tempers, the stone that sharpens. I've failed. Fights lost in blood, deals crushed to dust, dreams torn to rags. But I didn't kneel. I learned. I grew. I rose. Discipline makes failure your forge, not your fall. Every loss is a lesson. Every scar a map. Don't fear the stumble. Fear the man who never dares. Rise above weakness by embracing the fire and build wins from the ashes. Pressure is your anvil. Weakness cracks under weight, begs for relief, runs for cover. You stand. Discipline makes you iron. Unbent, unbowed, eternal. I've faced moments that could crush, crowds chanting for my fall, stakes sharp as knives, futures hanging by threads. Discipline held me firm, turned pressure into power, fear into focus. Pressure isn't your foe, it's your friend. It's where strength is hammered, where legends are shaped. Lean into it, rise through it. Win because of it. Your vision is your star. Weakness clouds it, dims the light, blurs the path. Without a vision, you're a leaf in the wind, tossed by chance, lost to time. See your rise, vivid, vast, victorious. The empire you'll carve, the lives you'll lift, the man you'll forge. Hold it like a flame, let it burn through fog. But vision needs discipline, the sweat to build, the will to climb, the heart to fight. A dream without work is a shadow. A dream with discipline is a dawn. Chase it, claim it, crown it. Obsession is your thunder. I'm not here because I'm casual. I'm here because I'm possessed. I'm gripped by a hunger that shakes the earth. Hunger to be more, do more, leave more. Weakness fears obsession, calls it madness, chains it down. You unleash it. Find the fire that wakes you at night, the need that drives you to dawn. Discipline shapes obsession, channels the lightning, directs the flood. Obsession without discipline sparks and fades. Discipline without obsession trudges and stalls. Together they storm the heavens. Rise above and let it roar. Sacrifice is your forge. Power demands payment, not pennies but pieces of you. You want strength? Trade ease. Skip the sweets, shun the couch, embrace the strain. You want wealth? Trade comfort, burn the nights, risk the fall, build the rise. You want victory? Trade excuses, kill the doubt, bury the fear, fight the weak. Sacrifice isn't loss, it's gain. It's carving marble from stone, gold from grit. Discipline is the blade that cuts, the hand that shapes. Offer it up and rise above. The grind is your hymn, it's the song of your soul, the rhythm of your rise. Weakness hates it, craves shortcuts, hunts hacks, begs for breaks. There are none. The grind is the way, the sweat that cleanses, the strain that saves, the fight that forms. Discipline makes you sing it, not for pain, but for purpose. Every task, every hour, every push is a note in your anthem. Love it, live it, let it lift you above the weak who flee its tomb. Confidence is your mantle. It's not noise or pride. It's the quiet weight of knowing you've earned your place. Discipline weaves it. Every vow kept, every win stacked, every weakness crushed. It's the voice that says, I'm here and I'm staying. Confidence doesn't shout, it shines. It's the steel in your gaze, the fire in your grip, the truth in your stand. Discipline builds it, and the weak can only watch as you rise. Don't overthink. Weakness loves a knotted mind, twisting, turning, trapped in loops. Discipline is clarity, action, not anguish. You don't need every map, just the next mile. Trust your work, your fire, your fight. The road unfolds as you run, the winds grow as you go. Overthinking is weakness cloaked in caution. Discipline is strength cloaked in motion. Move and rise above. Loyalty is your shield. Be loyal to your soul, your mission, your truth, your fight. In a world of shadows and sellouts, loyalty is gold, rare, bright, true. Stand by those who stand by you, but don't bleed for snakes. Discipline demands loyalty to your rise, saying no to temptation, no to betrayal, no to weakness in disguise. Stay fierce, stay faithful, and power guards your back. You're not here for claps, you're here for conquest. Weakness chases cheers. Empty, fleeting, frail. Discipline chases impact, deep, lasting, real. Respect outweighs love, and respect is forged in fire, through action, through truth, through winds. Be the man who shakes the earth, not the one who begs for nods. The weak will whisper, the strong will roar, rise above the noise. Freedom is your summit, not just wealth or hours. True freedom is living unbound, unbroken, ablaze. It's speaking raw, walking tall, fighting free. But freedom's a peak, not a gift. Discipline builds the climb, through focus, through fire, through fight. You want to be free? Stop bowing to weakness. Stop serving comfort. Rise, grind, reign. Your mind is your crown. Guard it like a king. Feed it jewels, knowledge that cuts, wisdom that builds, dreams that soar. Lock out the thieves, drama that dims, lies that bind, weakness that creeps. A disciplined mind is a throne, unshaken, unbowed, eternal. Learn like a warrior, think like a sage, and rise like a storm. Purpose is your heart. Without it, you're hollow, ash in the wind, dust in the dark. Purpose is what wakes you when the world's silent, what holds you when the ground shakes. Find it. It doesn't need to move mountains. It needs to move you. Maybe it's crafting a legacy. Maybe it's shielding your own. Maybe it's conquering yourself. Discipline makes it beat, makes it breathe, makes it rise. Don't settle. Settling is a cage. It's the quiet choke of your fire, the slow theft of your dawn. You're not here for enough, for safe bets, for faded stars. You're here for the blaze. Body, mind, soul. Discipline demands you hunt it, fight it, claim it. Settling is weakness in velvet. Rip it off and rise. Courage is your spark. Discipline is the gale that turns it to flame. Courage isn't fear's end, it's fear's defiance. It's moving when your blood runs cold, standing when your knees buckle, fighting when the world falls. Discipline builds it. Every choice, every charge, every win. Courage carries you above. Discipline keeps you there. You're not a victim. The world can tear you, scar you, chain you, but it can't keep you unless you kneel. Victims cling to weakness. Victors rise through it. Discipline is your sword, your torch, your truth. It's the power to rewrite your stars, to turn wounds into wings. Stop cursing fate, forge it. Consistency is your tide. It's not one wave, it's the sea, endless, unstoppable. It's showing up when it's cold, when it's quiet, when it's hard. Discipline lives in consistency, in the steps, the strikes, the silent wins. You don't rise in a moment, you rise in a million. Keep moving, keep building, keep climbing. Don't apologize for your fire. The world wants you dim, soft, safe, silent. Be a supernova. Be a quake. Be the man who burns through time. Discipline fuels your flame, sharpens your shock, sings your truth. If your rise scares them, let it. You're not here to fade. You're here to blaze. Learn like you're starving. Knowledge is fire, skills are steel. The more you take, the higher you climb. Read like a conqueror. Texts that break, truths that bind. Study your scars, honor your wins, chase the horizon. Discipline demands a mind that grows, a soul that fights. Stop learning and weakness waits. Keep rising and power stays. Risk is your gate. Power lies beyond the edge. Past fear, past doubt, past the weak who cling to shore. Leap. Quit the trap that holds you. Start the dream that haunts you. Risk is chaos to the timid. It's clarity to the disciplined. The greatest loss is a life unlived, a rise undone. Don't let it pass. Lead, not with banners, but with blood. Lead yourself first, through the dark, through the fire, through the weak. Discipline is your guide, your strength, your song. Then lead others. Lift them, drive them. Show them the peak. Power follows those who move, not those who wait. Be the man who rises, and the world rises with you. Perfection is a lie. Discipline is truth. Most stall chasing flawless perfect plans, perfect days. There's no such thing. Done is better than dreamed. Started is better than stalled. Discipline is real. Grit, sweat, wins. Power grows in action, not in shadows. Rise now, win now. Faith is your root. Belief. In your fight, in your fire, in something eternal. Faith isn't frail, it's fierce. It's the strength that holds you when weakness calls, when the path fades. Discipline feeds it through work, through proof, through rise. Hold it deep, let it grow, and power blooms. You're not here to follow, you're here to forge, to break chains, to build worlds, to write myths. The world wants you small, tame, quiet, weak. Shatter it. Discipline is your hammer, your heart, your howl. Fight for your truth, your rise, your reign. No one hands you power, you claim it. Power is your core, not rule over others, rule over you. Power is discipline alive, saying no to weakness, yes to struggle, always to victory. It's knowing your place and carving it deeper. Power is forged, not found. Discipline is the flame, the stone, the star. Be it, breathe it, rise with it. Doubt is your dusk. Discipline is your dawn. Doubt whispers you're too small, too late, too lost. Burn it, you're built for this. Crafted for rise, wired for power. Discipline proves it every step, every strike, every win. Stop questioning your light and start shining it. Rise above and stay there. Love is your strength. Love yourself enough to fight. Love your people enough to stand. Love your mission enough to bleed. Love isn't weak, it's wild. It's discipline in motion. Loyalty, sacrifice, fire. Love fierce, love true, and let it lift you above, not pull you down. You're not here to drift. You're here to dominate, to tear through skies, to shake through stone, to claim your eternity. Weakness is a shadow. Leave it behind. Discipline is your wings. Spread them wide. The world's yours, but you've got to take it. Be ruthless. Be radiant. Be the man who rises above the weak.